finally get to pull some shards on the free-to-play account. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So we are on the free block again. This is the Supreme Galek account. Big update for you, a lot of information. We've been talking about a lot of stuff, and to be quite honest with you, I have been very busy. I have been doing a lot of stuff with the family, for the family, really just life is taking over. So I have not been able to play as much, honestly, if at all. I don't think I even logged into the game all of Friday. In fact, I know I didn't because it cost me 200 gems. If we go to dungeons, you will see that here the Force Keep is open, but so is the Magic Keep. Why is the Force Keep open? Because I had to pay 200 gems to open it. Terrible investment. However, I did so to get the dungeon challenge done. You can see it's gone now. That dungeon challenge rewarded me a sacred shard. Now, the other sacred shard that we were going to get would be from Nightmare Campaign, but as good as Supreme Galek is, he is not Alice. Alice carried me through Nightmare Campaign in the free-to-play challenge, and I was able to get a sacred from that and other rewards. We are not at that level with my current gear and with Supreme Galek as he currently stands. So listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. We only have 5 sacreds to pull. Now, I did say, like, if I could get the 6 sacreds, maybe I would consider going for the fusion, but I'm going to go ahead and pull them. We're pretty early on the account, and I've just really learned, right, by trying to push my Supreme Galek and a partner champion of one kind or another. I've tried a few different ones, tried Tagoar, tried Uugo, tried the Artor, all of which did not have very strong results. So, given how underperforming I feel like my account is right now, I'm okay passing on this fusion, and we will try again another time in the future. There is a part of me that says, well, then save your sacreds for that next fusion, dude. But I think I'm fine. Let's go ahead and just pull these. Maybe we get some good epics. Maybe we get a legendary. You never know. But I definitely want to go ahead and pull those. And I just wanted to make sure I touched on everything, gave you guys all of the updates. I actually made the gems back in other ways from doing hard or Nightmare Campaign. And I think if my gear was a little bit better, we'd be fine. It's really just a gear thing. I'm too slow with Supreme Galek only being 164 speed. That's just way too slow for him to not get hit by all 4 enemies if he can't clear the wave in one shot, which he can't do when his A3 is on cooldown. So, you know, it did help bringing a reviver like Tagoar, but Tagoar's still only 49, unmastered. Supreme Galek isn't even fully ascended. Like, there's a lot going on here. So, but we did also beat stage 13 of Fire Knight, which was a big accomplishment. I manualed it, but I did it with great success because of Coldheart, even at level 29. Coldheart and her quad hitter kept that shield down and let me get my damage in. We don't even have enough accuracy. As you can see, we have 0 accuracy on her. We didn't even have enough accuracy to land her decreased turn meter, and it didn't matter. So yeah, worked out really well. Again, all of that was done tonight because I just haven't been playing the game. I've been playing my main account very scarcely, enough to do Siege, Hydra, and Chimera, and that's been about it. One other thing, before we start pulling shards on this account, we did also do our first relic crafting. Nothing too big. We got the Tempest Sanguineus. Helps to give a lot of HP to Coldheart, and Wearer's turn meter reduction, which she has if she has accuracy, is boosted by 15%. So there is some value in it on her. It makes sense to put it on her. Doesn't make sense to put it on Tagoar other than the HP. I have the wand on Supreme Galek just because, and obviously now is actually the first time that I would be able to upgrade it to level 9. And I think I will do that because we'll get some speed. We just talked about needing speed on him. So now we get to upgrade that to level 9. I can also, for the first time, probably put some gemstones in there. Yeah, I mean, that's actually, yeah, those are good. I mean, I don't know if this stacks or not, but we'll put them in there. So we got those from Chimera. We got the third chest of Easy Chimera, so the Adept chest, and we were able to get enough pieces to craft our first one. So very happy about that. And a ton of clan gold, which I could show you right now. So in the clan shop, we have 620 clan gold, right? Nothing really that I want to spend it on right now. I can't afford the void shard, and I could perhaps go for the fragments, but we've talked about that in the past, why I'm not particularly going for them right now on this account. The accessories make some sense, but I don't think they're worth it right now. I'd rather save up and see what we can get gear-wise. I'd like to get some 5 or 6 star pieces of gear next week. It'll also be PR Clan v Clan. I'll get more clan gold too, and maybe we can get something really good. So I'm excited about that. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and pull these sacred shards on the free-to-play while we are under a 2x. So we got the 10x and the 2x. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Epic. Okay, Bloodfeather, that's she's one of the fusion champions, I think, for Razin. So not other than that, I don't think she's very good. You know, you don't hear a lot of people being like, oh yeah, fuse her right away. Let's go. Now we are talking. Venomage is a huge pull. Let's talk about why Venomage is so great. Venomage brings heal reduction and poisons on the A3. 2 of them, in fact. Enemies under heal reduction inflict 15% less damage. This is very critical for bosses like the clan boss in particular, because we can reduce the incoming damage by 15% and probably get some extra couple of turns. Huge. Great. Then we get a single target, decreased defense, and decreased attack, both of which are booked up to 100%. So affinity is still a problem, but we have a 100% chance now to land decreased attack and decreased defense from a single champion. Very good. And then we get poison activation on the A1. It does destroy max HP if they're under heal reduction, but that's not the biggest thing. And each hit has a 35% chance, which books up to 50% chance of activating up to 2 poison debuffs on the target. So when you compare Venomage and, or not compare, but when you pair Venomage up with Elenaril, for example, who is also bringing poisons. Oh, she doesn't bring poison sensitivity, does she? So she brings poisons and activation as well. But right out the gate, right here, a poison combust team we kind of already have, right? Because we get 2 poisons placed on everybody. Theoretically, you know, affinity, assuming everything works out with affinity, right? And then we can activate those poisons. Now, it's not going to one-shot people, right? But we do have the makings of a pretty solid team here. And I do like the 2 of them working together in Clan Boss. You may be saying, well, why not Kale? I mean, quite frankly, just because Ellenario is going to bring that activation and an extra chance on burn, which, again, pairs very well with Supreme Collect. So we have some pretty... I really like that. We're looking towards the future, looking really good. So that's one of the better epics in the game. Yeah, I'm really excited. I understand I didn't go like, woo, crazy excited, but solid epic. Got another epic here. Whoa, let's go, Mausoleum Mage. Okay, another great epic. Full cleanse. Heals all allies by 10% of the champion's max HP. And it's this champion, so we can build him with a lot of HP. Heals each ally by a further 10% if 1 or more debuffs are removed from that ally. Fills each ally's turn meter by 15% if 2 or more debuffs are removed from that ally. Then brings increased crit rate and increased defense and block debuffs when ascended. So 3 buffs that he brings on all allies. Now, it is only for 1 turn. Well, sorry, the increased crit rate and increased defense are 2 turns. The block debuffs is 1 turn, but still bringing a ton of buffs, which is great. And then a decreased speed on the A1. What a powerhouse champion. Really, truly a monster champion. That increased crit rate is going to come in handy right now. I mentioned struggling to get crit cap on Coldheart, even though she only needs 70%. We're still struggling to get there. That increased crit rate is going to help. Increased defense is going to help. And we have it on all allies, which is even better. And decreased speed on a lot of bosses is going to go a long way. This is a great pull. I mean, we've had 2 out of our 3 epics so far have been very good. I cannot emphasize this enough. All right, another epic. Okay, Steel Skull is actually not the worst. You get a big heal, increased defense, single target cleanse with a heal, and poisons on the A1. Not something that I'm going to be like super excited to use, but we are going to get a lot of help in faction crypts out of Steel Skull. I've used Steel Skull in my Skinwalkers on other accounts to get by a couple of stages, so not too bad. We are down to our last Sacred Shard under the 2x bonus. Let's see what we get. Come on, let's see something good. Another epic, and Caden, another good, I would say, Faction Wars epic. 2-person reviver, puts increased defense on them when ascended, decrease attack on the A2, and a provoke on the A1. That's not going to be super consistent. 15% chance with a single hit, right? It's not going to be putting this guy in your Hydra team as your main provoker, right? But good for Faction Wars. You get a reviver in Faction Wars, which is huge. You get a decrease attack that's AoE, which is really good for the waves. So good, solid Faction Wars champion. Not too shabby. Now, I did not go for the summon pool Prism Shard on this account just because I wasn't playing the game, unfortunately. So that is all the shards, but let's take a look at the Champion Chase tournament. We get a little bit of energy and we get a Mortal Soulstone. And we are first place. Now, I doubt that holds up, but we are in a beginner bracket, so you never know. Now, that being said, right around the corner is a Primal Shard summon. I don't know that I'm going to have time or opportunity to get a Primal, unfortunately. The Deck of Fate is done. Anniversary Path. Oh, wait, that's right. I will get a Primal. Will I get it in time for Sunday? Let's see when it happens. I'm behind, guys, because I logged in today after reset. So I am behind you guys on the anniversary pack. So Sunday at reset, I will be able to. So I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I am gonna miss this because this won't happen until, I can log on my phone. I have this one. This account is on my phone. So I will log in on my phone tomorrow to collect this. So that way, when I get home on Sunday, I'm going out of town this weekend, guys. When I get home on Sunday, I'll be able to collect this Primal and we can pull our first Primal on the account during a 2x mythical chance on Primal. I'll be pulling Primals on all of my accounts as well on Sunday night. So I believe it's for Sunday. I'm a little behind. I'm mostly going off of headlines that I've seen. So if I'm wrong, I apologize, guys. But yeah, this has not been, real life has been quite a bit more important for me in the past couple of days and needs to remain important to me. So some stuff has to go on the back burner. It is what it is. But we got a chance to pull some shards. We pulled them. We got some monster epics that I'm very, very excited for. So yeah, looking forward to leveling them, building them, and moving on with this account. Just want to say thank you to everybody watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that little shard pull. I hope you guys enjoyed the update on the free-to-play. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Best way to support my channel. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.